I hate this so much that I love it. That's all I can say. Hi, my name is Sydney. Welcome back to my channel. Before we launch in, today's video is sponsored by slug.com. Very cool. So society has been very depressing lately, and I can certainly relate to that feeling. I've come to accept that I am now a troglodyte and have absolutely no interest in seeing the sun. No melanin for me. Although that joke will make a lot more sense once we get into the meat and potatoes of this video. But because I know a portion of you can relate to the sads, I figured we would just have a laugh in today's video. Because I'm thinking of your feelings. You're welcome. So let's talk about self-hating white people and this whole transracial phenomenon. And if you don't know what that is, you're in for a treat.
Cause the comment all that shit, did that make you win money? No.
Which brings us to some of the cringiest nonsense I've ever seen in my life. So a few weeks ago, a YouTuber called Pay Money Wubby made a video about a guy who's been injecting himself with a chemical called melanotan in the hopes of becoming black. Now, this chemical is predominantly used for getting a tan, meaning that in order for it to work, you actually have to go into the sun, or into a tanning salon and onto a tanning bed. Because who cares about skin cancer when you're the wrong race? Apparently a lot of fitness people and bodybuilders use these injections, so yeah, it's a thing. But our boy is specifically using it to become black because he genuinely believes that he is a black man stuck in a white man's body. And that is a sentence I never thought I'd say.
What up, y'all? Nuka Zeus here, representing that black power, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, that is a tattoo that says black power.
The injections that I inject into myself as an experimental drug supposedly makes your pigments work in overtime to produce more melanin in the skin.
So after a couple months, our friend is actually looking pretty dark. So much so that his tattoo is actually starting to make sense.
I finally get it. See, I've been wondering why people online, some of these people online, choose to attack me.
Side note though, can someone please explain to me how wearing box braids is considered cultural appropriation, and somehow, for some reason, this is fine? Help me understand. Anyway, there's a lot of weird content on this guy's Instagram and YouTube. This is a picture of his car because why not? But possibly the weirdest thing about this guy and his channel is that he is a white guy who thinks he's a black man who hates white people. Is this considered racism? Yeah, how does this work? It doesn't. I mean, this guy hates us and I guess himself enough to have tattooed on his arm, "Fuck whites." Just throwing it all out there. And you know, the thing is, this guy freely admits to this racism. He admits that he hates white people. Somehow, and I don't know how, it has managed to escape his attention that he too is white. He even refers to white people as cave beasts. Cave beasts. No, my dude. That's feminists.
I dislike white people because of the color of their skin and their nationality, so yes, I guess I am racist. I hate white people just because of the color of their skin, their nationality, and, you know, other reasons too. But, yeah, so yes, I am a racist towards white people.
Is this the pinnacle of dumb? Did we finally make it? Is this the Holy Land?
Oh, it just literally just makes me want to go on a killing spree. Like, literally just want to go outside and kill every motherfucking cave beast that I see. And keep going until I get put in my grave. I would love to live in the world of nothing but black people. That is harmony. I swear to God, I will blow up a motherfucking building quick. Like, I need to join ISIS. I need to join some other motherfucker. I don't give a I'm tired of the white man. We need to get rid of
the FBI man who listens into me all the time really just must be like,
around me are familiar. Now, yes, I do have a tattoo that says F whites. Yes, I am anti-white. Yes, I do not like white people. Yes, I do hate white people.
Now, there's a lot of weird things happening here, but perhaps one of the most bizarre parts is how he's uploaded to his channel videos of who I can only assume are his friends who are black, defending what he's doing and saying.
He's doing to himself makes him happy. This is who he sees himself as, who he sees himself as.
I have so many more questions. Now, in researching for this video, I found a post that was almost written sort of in defense of this guy. Guys, I have tried like 4 million times to read this and there's no grammar, so just, this is really hard to read because there's no grammar, but I'm gonna try anyway. Okay, let's go. I do think it's important to know that Rachel Dolezal and Nuka are two white people who believed they were black, acknowledged they were white at some point in their life, and committed themselves to being black. And that included addressing problems in the black community, which Nuka has consistently talked about black issues in the black community, and Rachel fighting in civil rights movements. What? How is this? What? Oh my goodness. I mean, this post goes on to say that Nuka hates white people with a passion. He hates them so much he wants to murder them, and in turn wants to kill himself. Friends of his have made videos talking about how he really does believe he's black. His entire town knows who he is. He even made a video where he was mad that a white man was with a black woman in his neighborhood, and when a black woman told him she was married to a white man, he outright called her a race traitor.
You're sleeping with the goddamn enemy! We need to be keeping our roots strong!
This is it's just so bizarre. And I want you guys to remember, just remember, this guy is white. Now, this guy has made a lot of YouTube videos, and a bunch of other YouTubers have also reacted to him, so I will link some of those videos in the description box. But I have to be honest, after watching so many of his videos in order to make this video, I actually just feel like he's been through a really hard life and probably has a lot of trauma to go along with that. And I guess in a way, despite the fact that he wants to just, murder white people, I kind of feel bad for him. Oh, are you going to cry now? No, they removed my tear ducts in the cloning process. Now, I have to be honest, initially I thought people like Nuka Zeus were just not really a thing. People who legitimately believe that they are transracial and that they were born in the wrong body, but racially. And on that level, a lot of you will already know stories about similar people, such as Rachel Dolezal, who is a white woman who successfully passed herself off as a black woman while having absolutely no African ancestry. Martina Adam, who randomly decided to become a black person because apparently you can just do that now. This guy's face is just... We can all relate, my guy. We can all relate. You may have even heard about the white man who now identifies as a Filipino woman. I do believe that there are extraterrestrials out there, and this is the kind of crap that means they'll never hang out with us. But to be perfectly honest with you, this whole concept of being born in the wrong body, but racially, leads us into some weird waters, where I'm hoping someone will just hold my face under the water and drown me and be done with it, because what is even the point anymore? Nothing makes sense. And if I'm being totally honest, these sort of interesting topics are the kind of thing you can talk about if you want to on slug.com, who is the sponsor of today's video. Most of you know already that the major social media platforms like Facebook and Reddit and Instagram and so on do their best to censor you and ban you and delete your posts. Personally, I'm sick of it. Let me post my memes in peace. Slug, on the other hand, is a free speech community, meaning that it is basically an environment where you can engage with people on all kinds of topics and ideas without the fear of being censored or banned. There are groups for Jordan Peterson fans, groups with memes, groups where you can discuss the culture wars. You get the picture. The website itself is 100% free, there's no advertising, and because it's run by a non-profit, it won't sell your information. So if you like free speech and not being banned all the time, then click the link in the description or head over to slug.com/SydneyWatson and you can enjoy many neato discussion groups. Fantastic. Now for starters, Nuka Zeus is not the only person to become black by using tanning injections. No surprises here, but I have found other stories where people have done similar things. In fact, in my adventures on the internet, I came to find that there are a lot of people who identify with races that aren't their own. And yes, almost all of this will make you cry inside. Like this girl who is Caucasian and Jewish but identifies as an African male. Or this person who, I don't even know. Or this person who identifies as a Japanese atheist despite being Caucasian. Hi, I'm just calling to speak to Guantanamo Bay. Yeah. I'm ready to come in now. In saying all of this, there is a definite separation between people who believe they're another race and self-hating white people who want to be another race. You know, like the people who say things like, how can I cure my white guilt? Now, looking into all of this, I also came across something called ethnic plastic surgery, which is exactly what it sounds, where people basically want to change their features and do change their features in order to appear less like their own race and perhaps even more like another. Which, I mean, honestly, if you can afford that, why the heck not? But then I found this. You don't have to look black to be black. But let's watch, shall we?
And my best friend, she took me to be white. She was shocked when I told her I'm not white. I am black. I am a black person. Most of them in this area goes as black. We've got maybe 2-3 families that considers themselves being white. But the rest of us in here, we consider ourselves being black.
Now, this woman told her child for the majority of her life, and still continues to tell her, that she is black. And obviously by adulthood, her daughter had completely decided that this was not the case. But here is the best line of this entire video.
But I am white. What black person has blonde hair, blue eyes, and fair complected and can hardly tan besides burning? I'm white.
You don't have to look black to be black.
Correct me if I am wrong here, but isn't one of the main points of being black looking black?
I know she don't look black, but she has got black in her. She's right. She's got a lot of different kind in her. But I am her mother. I stand on the black.
Won't lie, feeling a little confused. What's been genuinely so funny to me about reading the comments on Nuka Zeus's video and also this video is how people are saying that this woman looks albino and how it's absolutely fine because she's sticking to her convictions. And again, I don't understand how this guy and this woman can claim to be black, and apparently that's totally fine, but it's cultural appropriation when I put my hair in braids. I just want to know who made these rules of engagement. Who did this? What's been really interesting to me reading the comments and reading about this topic and watching these videos is how deeply it appears that Americans care about race. Like, no offense, guys, I live here, I love you, I love living here, but it feels like this absolute perpetual interest in race is completely ingrained in American culture, to the point where people almost wear it as a badge of honor to not be considered white. And I guess I'm an outsider, so I don't understand it. Based on lineage alone, the woman in the clips we just watched is mixed race or biracial. But lady, you look white. Your kids look white. You're basically the same shade of pasty as me. So on that note, I'm genuinely confused by all of this, and I have absolutely no doubt that as we continue down this road of stupids, things like the transracial debate will inevitably keep coming up, and we will probably keep seeing more of this. But for now, I am deeply confused, and it's good to know that we're all deeply confused together. Now, before I open the floor to you, this is just a reminder that you can check out a free speech community, slug.com, using the link in the description or typing into your search bar slug.com/Sydney Watson. Now I open the floor to you. What do you all think? What do you make of being transracial? Is it real? Are these people insane? Where's the line when it comes to identity and race? And what do you generally make of this issue overall? As always, if you like the video, hit subscribe and the thumbs up button. If you want to leave a comment, feel free to do so. Just be respectful about it. And I will see you guys next time.